Hello world, welcome back to Razor RC. So it's now at the beginning of 2020 and it's pretty much the 3-year anniversary of this channel. So I thought I'd do a little update, talk about what's been going on, some of the things that I've been working on over this past year, review of some of the videos, talk about some of the things, and then also some thoughts about what's coming up in this new year. So first off, I just want to kind of talk about some of the videos that have come out in the past year. There's been about 100 videos. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers. I think we're somewhere around 96, 9,700 right now. A year ago, we were at like 3,400, I want to say. So pretty good increase, about 6,000 subscribers. So thank you to all of you that are new and have subscribed to the channel over the past year. Appreciate that. And then yeah, so a lot of different videos, got into some new segments, tried out some different things, and I just want to talk about that a little bit. So a quick overview of the videos that have been going on over the past year. So a year ago I did a little update, 2019, talked about some of the things that are coming up, and so yeah, pretty much things were kind of interesting this year. Had a pretty good amount of growth. Some sort of viral videos actually came out that surprised me, honestly. And yeah, just a quick review of what happened. So one of the really first big videos, I guess, was this unboxing I did of the Red Cat Racing Piranha. I don't know why it got so big, but I got like 100,000 views or so. This guy right here, 108,000 views. The $66 RC car from Amazon. Did a review of that. Did not get very many views on that. It's kind of surprising. You never really know what's going to be popular, honestly. You just make content, and there's the weird YouTube algorithms that are picking things, and who knows what's going to happen. But that was pretty funny. 6,000 videos on the review, but 100,000 of the unboxing. And yeah, I did a little bit of build series, a little upgrade series on that Piranha, how to get the most out of it, because out of the box it wasn't really that great. Also did a review of the 2250 SR, one of my favorite buggies I've ever owned. Just awesome little guy right there. Picked up a Losi Tenacity because it was on sale, $249 from Horizon. They've since upgraded that to the Tenacity DB Pro and the, what they call it, the TT Pro, I think. Basically like a short course trophy truck type vehicle. So good to see they actually upgraded that vehicle and corrected all the problems I had with that. Built a little LCG Stampede. I don't think a lot of people saw that, but kind of built my version of what I think a Stampede should be, 2-wheel drive. So check that out if you're interested. Also got some tire sauce from TDK Repair. So I'm big on TDK Repair tire sauces because they're pretty much the only like environmentally safe, eco-friendly, like non-toxic, the big one. You know, people put tire sauce all over their tires and get all over their hands. It's just crazy to me. How much they're handling tire sauce, which are basically like nasty kerosene, diesel, you know, WD-40 type chemicals. Who knows what's in that stuff? And so people don't care, but I think it's a big deal. Anyways, did a review of the Tenacity MT. It's a little comparison review here. Performance kit I got. I got some chargers from HTRC for a reason they like to send me chargers. Raw speed tires, which have worked out pretty well actually. Another big video, 10 most common mistakes in RC. That seemed to do pretty well. Convert my Tenacity into like a little short course truck, you know, race vehicle. So that was fun. It's a little track day video. I guess it's private. You guys haven't seen that probably. Also picked up an Arrma Kraton 4x4 BLS or BLX 4S BLX. Not my favorite Arrma vehicle, and check out the review video if you want to know why, but a little bit disappointing, that guy. Also picked up an ECX Amp MT this year, so that's something I kind of changed from past years. I actually changed how I decide what RC cars to buy. Before, it'd always just kind of be whatever RC car I was interested in, wanted to own, wanted to try out. That's kind of part of what I really like and enjoy about RC and why I do these videos. I like to try different things. Get some experience, learn a lot about a company, and that's just fun for me. So normally entry-level RC car is not something I'm looking for, but I kind of focused on stuff that I thought the viewers, basically the subscribers out there that would want to be interested in. So even though an ECX AMP-MT is not really my first choice, I picked that up, and the cool thing is I was able to do like a best RC car under $100 type video, which I think a lot of people out there might be interested in if you're getting new into the hobby, want to learn about entry-level RC cars, not spend a whole lot of money. That's kind of why I started doing stuff like that. My favorite charger. This is actually my favorite charger, T240 by HTRC. I use this like every day. Awesome charger. One of them did break though, so hopefully that was a one-off thing. But I've been using it for about 8 months now, so very happy with that. Also picked up B74. So Team Associated released a new four-wheel drive buggy. Picked that up. Awesome four-wheel drive buggy. Maybe still the best. We'll have to see. A lot of new buggies coming out this year, including the 22X4, which, if you haven't heard, has actually gotten delayed. I think to end of March, early April, somewhere around there. So right now, the B74 is still the king, in my opinion. Another video that did really well, inside a Japanese RC hobby store. So I went to Japan last summer. Went to Osaka, I think this is where this was, and just recorded inside of this really awesome RC store. Just tons of Tamiyas and Yokomos and Kyoshos, all that kind of stuff, as you might expect. A lot of Japanese brands in there, and that video just went crazy. Close to 200,000 views. So that's by far the most popular video on my channel. Cool to see people wanting to check that out. What else is going on? Not a whole lot of other stuff. My local little review on the Creighton. My local hobby town closed. Was pretty bummed about that. It was really the only hobby town in the area. I think the next closest one is like 3 hours away or something. But yeah, it's kind of bummed. I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff from there, but definitely there are cool people who work there, and was able to get stuff, whatever I needed, especially like Traxxas parts or tires or whatever, paints, tire glue, all those little knickknacks that you kind of need. It's convenient to get. Review of the B74, little indoor clay tire comparison. I put a lot of work into that, but I don't think it was super popular, and I'll talk a little bit more about that and how I'm changing things up a little bit. But yeah, another little video I did. What else is there? Four-wheel drive buggy shootout. I love doing these. These are my favorite type of RC cars. So I was able to compare the TLR 22.4 2.0, the Tekno EB410, and the B74. And since then, they've actually updated two of these. The Tekno, they came out with the .2 version. The TLR, they're going to come out with the 22X4 shortly. So we'll definitely have to do an update video on that. I also picked up a Schumacher Cat L1 Evo. Really enjoying that. Some other weird channels here, or videos here. Got tagged. That was a thing for a while. Guess it kind of died out. Picked up a HB Racing D418. So this was on sale. Or it was easy to get a good deal on this. So I picked one of these up. Did a review on that. I've since sold it to my buddy, but we will definitely bring it back for a comparison review. Another video I really enjoyed is this RC drive pin replacement tool. A lot of you are not probably aware, but those little drive pins on your dog bones wear, and they get flat spots. It's a really good idea to switch those out, because once you get those flat spots, they kind of drag on the out drives. Actually changing the pins are cheap. They're like, $1 or something. And once you get the tool, it's super easy and cheap to replace those drive pins. Definitely recommend that. Check out that video if you haven't already. What else is going on? Got a Dumbo RCX6. Did a little update video on the best RC radio. So that's one category I feel like I do a pretty good job on, is the radio transmitter side. So I've tested, owned a lot of different radios. I enjoy doing sort of these radio update comparison type reviews. And then so something I want to talk about is like how I make videos, and it's kind of funny. It's like I kind of feel like it's almost like a music artist. If you're going to put out a new record or new album or what do you want to call it, you kind of have to make the 2 or 3 radio friendly pop singles or whatever, stuff that you think people want to watch, want to listen to, want to check out, and then you also, at least me personally, I like to put out weird videos that maybe appeal to only a really small group of people, but something that I think people would really appreciate of that small group. So something like this, the HB Racing leaky shock fix. This was one major complaint I had about my HB Racing D14s. The shocks were terrible. They leaked. I didn't like those bladder seals, whatever. So I put a little fix for that. You know, I did a lot of searching online in the forums, and no one really had a fix for this. So I found a solution, sort of nice, clean, elegant solution, and so I put that out. You know, no one really watched that video, but it's kind of like, you know, putting out an album. You got the hit singles, and then you got sort of the deep tracks, right? The little gems on the end of the album or whatever. But yeah, so as you'll see, you know, I put out videos like that, and then I put out videos like this. Everything wrong with the Traxxas Max. So backstory on this: a lot of people didn't like the video, a lot of people liked it, whatever. Got a lot of views, but the reason I put out this video is because basically I was planning to buy a Traxxas Max. So I went to my local hobby store. They actually had one as a demo version that you could look at, and when I looked at it, I was like, there's so many things they did wrong with this truck, and it has nothing to do with the speed or the durability or whatever. You know, a lot of people were sort of hitting on me for that because I didn't own one at the time, but it was really just design issues I saw. You know, if I were going to build an RC car from scratch, there were like 10 things they did that I would never have done. You know, not that I'm an RC car, you know, engineer or something like that, but I have a lot of experience with a lot of different cars, and there are a lot of things I didn't like about it. It sort of, you know, pissed me off, honestly, and made me, you know, think again whether I was actually going to pick one of these up. So I put out that video. The cool thing about that video is it actually got a lot of attention from other channels that I respect and enjoy. Voss from Aussie RC Playground, you know, RC Network. All these guys were sort of checking out the channel. And, you know, I appreciate that. So it did get some widespread appeal, and for that I'm thankful, even if a lot of people didn't like it. Anyways, that's just my opinion. You know, obviously everyone's got different opinions, and I personally feel like I can look at an RC car and see sort of design choices I think are right or wrong, but maybe other people there disagree. Anyways, put that out, and then end up picking up a Traxxas Max anyways. Actually, I think this was the very first unboxing or purchase in the wild. So all the earlier ones were like pre-production versions, but I think I got one like a day earlier than you're supposed to. I don't know. Don't tell Traxxas. But yeah, got that. Did some running videos, some fixes for problems I had with the Traxxas Max, review of the D14, did a little bash with the Kraton 4x4 4S. So a lot of people, not a lot of people, but a couple of people say, oh, these are not competitors. I totally disagree. These are 4S monster trucks. They're the same size from the two major manufacturers. I don't know why people would say they're not the same type of car. Got a little high boxing HBX Hailstorm, a little cheap RC car from Amazon. Video I really like. I like my Send It 4S bash video of the Traxxas Max. Not a ton of views, but some. Anyways, some setup tips. So the Max, in my opinion, does not really drive that well out of the box, but there are 5 or 6 tips here on how to get to drive a heck of a lot better. And if you compare this video compared to the first run video, it's like night and day. I mean, it drives so much better now, and it's not like a lot of money that you got to spend. So that's the cool thing about RC cars. You can actually tune them, get them working a lot better, driving the way they should, in my opinion. Review of that, and then I always do a little car truck of the year. I think I put that like November or just beginning of December, somewhere like there. Comparison review between the Max and Kraton. So that was a nice little series I did. People enjoyed. Then I kind of started like a RC Basics or RC like beginner series. Only put out a couple videos, but I plan to do more. This one, I just felt like the first video I actually, you know, it was important to explain what the different parts are, so that, you know, as you watch the further videos, you know, I don't have to recap on what I'm talking about. So that made sense to me, at least. Picked up Futaba 4PM, a little review of that. Got a drone, a little review of that. No one really watched that, but I thought it was a pretty funny video. And then RC Basics Episode 2, talk about the difference between a slipper clutch and a center differential. I think there's a lot of confusion out there, a lot of misconceptions. Explain what the differences are, why you would want to pick one or the other. Also got a WL Toys 144001. This got really popular out there in the community. So cheap little buggy. It is a copy of the LC Racing EMB1, but pretty good copy, honestly. And then I did a little follow video, everything wrong with Armor Creighton 8S. Again, people liked it. A lot of people didn't like it. But, you know, if you watch that video and look at the problems people have been having, I think I was pretty much accurate in some of those statements. So, anyways, enough about that. And then a little video about the Traxxas Link RC radios. And a lot of people don't understand this, but I'm trying to get the information out there, trying to change sort of the mindset. But there are things you got to do to a Traxxas as soon as you buy it out of the box. They're just not set correctly from the factory. So a little explanation there. Got a Reflex 14B. Also put out a video about how to set up your Slash 4x4 for racing. Check that out. More Reflex videos. And then sort of a big change on my local track. So we switched over to carpet. Used to be dirt. And it was a big change. So the biggest change is all of my RC cars are completely set up wrong. Dirt cars and carpet cars have very, very different setups, different option parts, such as gear diffs versus ball diffs. And so rather than try to convert all my RC cars, I end up selling quite a few of them. And then I'm just sort of slowly picking things up as new RC kits come out. So anyways, did run the Reflex 14B there. I need to do a little more tuning on that, but yeah, fun little buggy. And then beginning of the year here in January, did a little 10 best RC cars of 2020. Maybe it should be 10 best RC cars in 2020. I don't know. But anyways, that's been getting a lot of views. I kind of try to put my own little spin on this type of video too. You'll see some other channels put out similar videos. But for me personally, you know, I think what I bring to the table, or the differentiator between my channel and say another RC channel, is I feel like I have a pretty good breadth of vehicles in the off-road scene, at least. You know, I cover the serious bashers, the entry-level stuff, high-end race kits, entry-level race kits, you know, all kinds of different vehicles, short course, buggy, stadium truck, whatever you want to call it, all different types of vehicles. I really like monster trucks as well. So in addition to just a breadth of information, I feel like I give a pretty good depth of information as well. So you know, if I were to rename my channel, I'd probably call it something like Technical RC or something like that, because I feel like I emphasize a little more deeper on the technical aspects of RC cars. What makes them drive well, how to get them to work a lot better, setup tips, that kind of thing. You know, my inspiration for my channel are people like Ultimate RC, Jang out there. Even though he's not doing RC stuff anymore, he kind of brings what I like to bring to the RC community, which is, you know, pretty good depth of information and a deeper understanding of RC cars. So hopefully you're getting that out of my videos and that comes across. If not, you know, tell me I'm stupid, but whatever. That's what I'm trying to do, at least. So other videos, Traxxas Max, and then picked up a Cat L1 Evo from Schumacher's, my very first Schumacher belt drive. It's pretty much a carpet car, right? Schumacher says you can run it on dirt, but they pretty much designed it for carpet or AstroTurf. So I've been enjoying that. Really fun car. And then a little tire video. And then I just picked up a B6.2. So I actually have not built that yet. That's on my to-do list. Been just really busy with other stuff. So yeah, talking about the future, videos I'm putting out now are a little bit different. So I was alluding to earlier, you know, I'm trying to focus a little more on videos that I think people would want to watch. So, you know, the channel's been growing. That's great. A lot of new subscribers. That's great. I appreciate all you watching. You know, I have a limited amount of time on how to put out content. Unfortunately, I'm busy. I have a job, family, all that good stuff. So this is not my job or anything like that. So I'm trying to more wisely, I guess, invest my time in videos that I think people want to watch, be more popular. So stuff in that category will include probably more RC basics type videos. I really want to do like a setup video. We're kind of up on 10,000 subscribers. We're going to have a giveaway for that, and also really want to do like a tuning video. That'll be a lot of work, but I think people will enjoy that. And then you'll see new cars coming out. Of course, I'm going to get the TLR22 X4. Hopefully there'll be some other cool stuff from Traxxas or Arrma or whoever. Not a whole lot of crawling videos probably on my channel. I've found that I don't really enjoy crawling a whole ton. Probably put out a video on that. And yeah, anyways, more stuff, same type of videos. Hopefully do a little more driving videos type footage. People seem to enjoy that, so I'll focus on that a little bit more. And then my normal reviews, radios, all that good stuff, comparison videos. If you want to know what the best whatever blah 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 is, then that's the type of video I like putting out at least. And so anyways, yeah, that pretty much sums up my channel for the end of the 3rd year. I appreciate all of you watching, subscribing, and keep checking out new videos. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Of course, as always, hit that notification button. You know what to do. Look for more videos soon, and thanks for watching.